All right, it's Thursday morning. I'm here at the trailhead 101.2 where I got off. There's the gate right there. I'm ready to put my pack on and get started. It's about, what is it? About 9 o'clock in the morning. There's my son Steven. That my what should I call it? My transporter. There's the trailhead across the street there, where I'm gonna, where did it go? It's right there. Somewhere in there where I'm gonna start. And we'll get going. Well, I'm back on the trail here. Just left mile marker 101.2. I'm not sure how far I'll get today. It's about 9:15 now in the morning. I'm in no big hurry, so I'm just going to take it easy because I do have some uphills here, and see how far I get tonight. I got plenty of water, plus there's water resupply places along the way here for the next several miles, so we'll see. I'm excited to get to Eagle Rock, and that should be fun to see. But yeah, here I go. And this is where I'm walking, but I'll be heading up into those mountains up there shortly. Starting to just do a slow incline right now. But it's going to be a warm day today. 88 supposed to be high, and then tomorrow in the 90s. So I finally put on some sunblock on my face. I got these sun protectors for my arms and my hands, and hat with flaps for my neck and my ears. So we'll see how it goes. All right, good news. I get to the top of this first climb, and it looks like it evens out for a while, and I don't have to climb for a little while, but I will when I get in those mountains over there. But for the next few miles, I see the trail ahead of me over this green pasture land there, and there we go. So it doesn't look like I'll be climbing the next half hour or so. All right, I'm coming down. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna see if I can. There's a girl down there. Where is she? There she is. She passed me. Hello. She passed me about 5 minutes ago, running. And she has been running ever since. Looks like she may still be, yeah, she's back at a trot. Amazing. Just whizzed past me running and been running ever since. So that's the valley I'm crossing down there. Well, this is the second grassy meadow, I will call it, that hiking through. There's some cattle down there. Pretty nice little country. All right, I climbed up. We're going out in the field. You can see a hiker hiking out there. And guess where we're headed? To Eagle Rock, which is right there. Can't wait to show it to you. Well, getting a little closer to it. So for the last hour, 45 minutes to an hour, I've been walking through these wooded, grassy areas. Lots of shade, especially today. It's in the high 80s. Nice, pleasant walk. Sort of downhill from the uphills that we went. There's a nice stream flowing right to, you can't see it now because I went off, but there on the other side of those trees is a stream. I'm going to camp about a mile down the road here tonight. I was going to go a couple miles further, but I think I'm going to take this campsite. It's right by a stream, so I get good water. I can use plenty of water tonight to eat, to drink, to fill up my water reserves and get a good fresh start in the morning. So it's been a sort of a good day. I am going to cut it short because I can feel myself getting tired. You know, I haven't been on the trail for 3 days, so when I was going uphill, I could tell my legs were not as strong as I'd like them to be. So I'm going to take this opportunity while I'm down here in the shade in these nice meadows to get a campsite down here by the water, by the creek. I can even soak my feet in the creek there earlier on. Set up my tent and get a good rest tonight. Head out early in the morning. There's the creek down there. There's where I'm coming from. There's where I'm going. You can see it. The path just follows this creek up along, but it's a nice hiking path. Well, this is where we're going to stop and camp tonight. I think I'm going to pitch my tent there. Got the nice stream right here flowing. Stick my water feet in there tonight, cool down, get some cool water. A lot of tent sites up in there. People will probably be in there tonight. I came way down here at the end. So we'll see what happens. Well, I decided to stop here for the night. I'm going to try to pitch my tent here. It's a little uneven ground, but I have good running water where I'll get water in the morning and I've got water to cook. I'll sit here and soak my feet in this running water and take it easy. I get here early. I'm going to just feel good and see how it goes. Well, this is going to be my campsite for the night. I'm going to pitch my tent there where my pack is. It's a little uneven, but I'll sacrifice that for this nice running stream right next door where I can get water for drinking and for cooking. Soak my feet in that little pool tonight. It's a little early. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I'm done for the day. This is a good stop for me. So, nice little creek, nice shady area. Well, I'm sitting here actually in the creek bed. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I can turn it this way. There's my tent that I pitched. So I came down to the creek bed, and I guess you can't see if I do it this way, but I'll have to turn it around. There you go. Got my feet soaking in the cool water of the creek. It feels good. Got some water with the Sawyer squeeze on there, so people that know, you can drink right through the squeeze. So it's nice cool water. I'm drinking cool creek water after a hike and soaking my feet in the water. Feels good. Nice creek here. So as I indicated, I stopped here early. I'm at mile marker about 109.1, so I only went about 8 miles today, but my legs were not holding me up. So I decided I'm not in any rush. I have plenty of food.
I get good water resources all the way to Paradise Valley Cafe, which will then take me into Idlewild from there. So I've got plenty of food. I got a good food supply, so I can take my time and be comfortable in what I do. So and then tomorrow is all uphill. It's uphill for the next 11 miles after this. So so I'm going to take it easy. I'll probably try to get in 10 miles tomorrow if I can. It's uphill, and then another 10, and then another 10, and that should put me into Paradise Valley area, where I'll stop at the Paradise Valley Cafe, get a burger, and then deal with getting into Idlewild from the trail or however. So there's 3 rock slides, avalanches on the trail between Paradise Valley Cafe and Idlewild, which makes it very dangerous. So a lot of hikers are hitching into Idlewild from Paradise Valley Cafe and then backtracking, running south on the trail as far as they can to pick up the portions they've lost. If they get all the way back to Paradise Valley Cafe, then they just get a ride back to Idlewild and then start north again. So that could be one possibility of what I'm going to do. I'll talk to some more hikers when I get up there and see how that goes. You know, I've got 3 days and I'll see plenty of hikers. I stopped in an isolated spot here because it's a short time. Like I said, I stopped about 2 or so in the afternoon, so I only hiked about well, that would make it 5 hours, and you know, 5 hours, 8 miles, that's a pretty slow walk. So and it wasn't hard, it wasn't a lot of uphill, it was straight, so my legs just weren't working for me. So I want to get out, try to get out in the morning early and start climbing up this big mountainside over the next 20 miles and just take it easy, be comfortable, and deal with my vertigo issues so I don't have any problems. All right, so I'm going to cook some dinner. I may sign off later on tonight in the tent, so I'll talk to you later. All right, since I have some time, I thought I would show you guys, my friends that aren't camping people or hiking people, how I deal with cooking and setup because they're not familiar with the stoves and pots and so forth. So I'm going to show you how I cook my meal tonight. And let's start with the water first. I got me a nice, there it is, nice bottle of, it's a 1 liter bottle that I use, a smart water bottle from the creek, cool water, nice and clean. There is some sediment in there, but I have to filter it to make sure I don't get sick from any bacteria that may be in there. So we use these smart water bottles because while I do this, we use these smart water bottles because they're really durable plastic. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to take this, it's called a Sawyer squeeze. The end of it screws into any, like a smart water bottle or any water bottles, and it has a filter in there, and it flows through there. You squeeze the bottle, my smart water bottle, and it will come out there just like drinking. So that's the filter that takes care of all of the bacteria and so forth. So it's very good. This is a popular filter that hikers use that are through hiking. So there you go. You can see that it's on top of the water bottle and it's ready to use. And I'm going to use this water to put in my pot to cook with. So this is the stove that I will be using. You can see here it's a Soto Windmaster, and
that is the valve that opens and closes the gas, and this red thing here is a ignition, spark ignition, so I don't have to use a lighter to light it, and it screws on top of my gas canister. So there's the stove on top of the canister, and then I'm going to add prongs that the pot sits on, which is very easy to do. This is that device that goes on, and it opens like that, so it goes around the top of this like such, and then these open up, and you can see how the prongs are set on there. And now I have the support I need to set the pot on top of the stove. Tonight I'm having beef stroganoff with noodles, Mountain House Adventure Meals. All I have to do, as it says on the back here, is I add, there you go, 1 2/3 cup of water. I put it in there, I mix it up and let it sit for 5 minutes. Then I stir and reseal and let it sit for an additional 4 minutes. So this is my pot I'm using. I found a pot that has what we call a heat exchanger on the bottom. It's almost like what we call, campers know as a jet boil system. But this is a pot itself. I have a 1 liter pot, which is good size. I can cook a lot of stuff in here. And this heat exchanger really allows the water to heat up very, very fast. I also have marks inside that give me 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup, 4 cups. So I'm from the Sawyer. I'm not squeezing hard, but I'm putting in water, and it depends on how hard I squeeze a bottle, how fast the flow comes out. So I'm getting it close to the water level I need. It's about right there. All right, let's see if we can do this. I will open the valve. You can hear the gas. Press the starter. And that's it. Bang. Turn it down just a tad. The flame is right there, as you can see. And I'm going to put this lid on it. I'm going to turn this down just a little because I don't need that much gas. And let it boil. All right, you can see the water's boiling. It doesn't take long. You see the steam coming out there. I'm going to shut this off down here. Turn it off all the way. And pour the water in my bag. Sorry for the I'm gonna set this off. All right, so I poured the water in the Mountain House bag, and every camper has their trusty long-handled spoon. See if I can get this without spilling the bag, which is this thing right here. We'll mix this up a little bit. And seal the bag. All right, so 5 minutes have elapsed, so we'll take our spoon, we'll stir this up a little more. Oh, it's looking good already. And let it sit for another 4 minutes. Yum, yum. All right, this stroganoff is ready to eat now, and you can see it looks just like stroganoff with noodles, and it's pretty good tasting as well. So that's it for my lesson on cooking dinner.
All right, you can see I took my shirt off. That's because it's still about 84 degrees outside. It's going on 6 o'clock in the evening. It's not going to cool down until after 10 o'clock. The weather report says at 10 it get down and start going below 70, and the lowest it'll go tonight is maybe 52 degrees. So I'm going to even try sleeping without my quilt tonight, which is at the bottom of my backpack, and so I don't feel like pulling it all the way out. It's stuffed in there really nicely. So I'm going to call it a day here at 6 o'clock. Lay down, and I'm going to try to get up early in the morning and get out of here. So we'll call it a night. Thank you and adios for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, and remember, give me a thumbs up. Bye.
Papa D told them all, thank you.